but nobody's watching. Uh-oh. What the fuck happened here? Why are we missing all of these cars? Oh, shit. That ain't good. We had 3 cars along here and 2 cars back in here. And we've got only an ATA sitting in here. I wonder what happened. I mean, I did make the comment that we had to get rid of some cars, but I didn't... Oh, shit. Alright, well, let's get geared up. My backpack's gone. Son of a bitch. Unless they dunked it for me. Oh, shit. So, this is our base right here that we, I shouldn't say we. My other teammates have, done almost everything in here. I've grabbed a couple of these tents, managed to find them out throughout the map, but they've done all the hard work on these tents. So I can't really lay claim to any of this building. These guys have done a phenomenal job, absolutely phenomenal. So we're gonna take a run down to VMC and see if we can't get any gear here. I need to find a backpack. Ah, shit. And I'm not worried about the code being seen because once I'm done broadcasting, I'll have to change it. I wonder if they got the chopper crashes situation situated yet. So there's chopper crashes in certain areas on the map that rotate spawn locations, and at these crash sites you can find certain items, hard to find items, meaning tents, certain high tier weapons, the SVDs, the VSS, so on and so forth. LARs, especially, one of the most popular firearms on the game. I myself am carrying an SKS, which shoots a 7.6254 round, followed by a Blaze, Winchester Blaze sniper. It is a double barrel over under 308. It's equipped with a hunting scope that has an 8x zoom. It is accurate as long as you get your ranging down right, up to, I believe, 900 meters, which is a hell of a long ways. My best shot has only been just over 500 meters. It's not a very easy thing to accomplish once you get over 500 meters. You don't have to worry about windage and whatnot, but elevation is a very big thing. There's not a lot of people on the server right now. I'm suspecting it's Sunday and everybody's out doing their thing, but we do have a lot of UK players on this server for some reason. So they're probably sleeping. I am thankful that a lot of the guys that are on this server are respectful players. We don't have a lot of toxic kids like some of the other servers do, where all they can do is just sit there and talk shit. In the Discord, we can sometimes chat with the people we get in the fights with, and I've had nothing but good interactions with the people I've had engagements with. So let's see if we got anybody camping out inside camo. That doesn't look like it. Check out Sniper Hill real quick. Guys like to sit up on this hill and sit in ghillies and shoot down inside this compound we're getting ready to go in. So primarily I'm just coming in here, look for a little bit of ammo and a backpack to carry. And any other, and NVGs too. I lost my NVGs in a battle day before yesterday. I thought I traded with the guy, but unfortunately I only knocked him out. And he ended up killing me, so... And there's a zombie there, so we'll just kind of... Well, but he does have a backpack on that I'm going to get. So, yeah, that's exactly the backpack I want, too. Alright, we're good. Whoa. Zombie, okay. You can sometimes, oh, come on, open. Get a feel for the area. By looking at the motions of the zombies. If there's a lot around where they're at, if they're all separated and milling around, then it's safe to say that probably hasn't really been anybody here. But if they're not any zombies to locate, or is that that's a 74, we don't need that. Then chances are either somebody is here currently or has been here. It's a 101 mag, we'll take that. Radio, we don't need it. We're gonna take that camo net for the tents. And you don't want to, obviously, if you don't have to, you don't want to unload your weapon out here because, one, it attracts anybody that's nearby that hears it. It's like ringing a dinner bell. And two, it attracts every frickin' zombie that's close to you. RBNs, we'll grab those. A little more tracer ammo. Got gloves, we'll take those. They're green. Oh, boots. Thank you. I need boots. Take those, but I'm going to keep those hiking boots. I don't have any of my comments or anything turned on at the present moment, so I'm not going to be able to read any of your comments or anything like that just at the present time. I'll turn them on here in a few minutes. Got their PSO. I think Corny was looking for one yesterday. Alright, on to the next building. Oh, my knife just ruined. Awesome. What I didn't want. But, thankfully, I've got another one. Oh, and the other clue is I don't see a bunch of dead bodies on the ground, dead zombies laying around to show that, obviously, like, they've been killed recently. They usually lay on the ground for about 10 minutes or so before they despawn. How are my pants holding up? come on. Piece of shit. Swing. Got a 9mm. Don't need it. Sometimes guys will camp these buildings. There's a platform right there above me there. Guys like to lay prone up there and try and clip you as you come in. So we'll see if we got anybody laying. Doesn't look like it, so we're good. More RVNs. I'll pass. Come on, open up. Smoke, we'll grab it. Good grenades. 4 ammo. 74 ammo. And you know what? Combat, we'll grab it, even though we've got all these Gorka helmets. But some guys like them instead. Alright, and we're going to move out of HQ here. Actually, out of camo, sorry. Go up here to this L shape. Actually, we're going to do hallway, and then we'll do, whack some more zombies. And they do, eventually, over time, will ruin your clothing. They can give you cuts. And if enough of these zombies get on you, they can actually do enough damage to knock you out. And if that happens, you're screwed. You basically die. So, like anyone's, excuse me, anyone's in there. Okay, more camo netting, another backpack. Is that what? It's a 101 mag. No, cigarettes, don't need them, I quit smoking. More camo net, no. I don't have any room, do I? No, what can I get rid of? I'll get rid of that. Oh, I need 21. Yeah, that should give us enough now. There we go. 74. Nope. They can go. What's that? Oh, AK polymer handguard. Don't need it. Anything in the backpack? No. Zombie inside L shape here. In one of these rooms. It might actually be on the roof. Another 101 mag, we'll take it. Ooh, Vega, folding buttstock. But we don't have any Vegas, so we don't need it. Mini sights, don't need them. And he's gonna be right here. There he is. Tactical bacon. It's always a good day when you get some tactical bacon. We are thirsty here, so let's chow down. Awesome. Alright. Oh, we'll dump the damn shoes. So, you have a limited number of slots for each piece of clothing you have on here. So, like my backpack, I've got 90 slots. It's full, 81 out of 90. It doesn't matter what the object is, as long as it's within the allotted number for the backpack to fill it. So, I mean, if I have enough room for a car tent, which is obviously a really large, bulky thing. But if I have the room in my backpack, it'll go in it. DayZ logics is sometimes a little bit, ooh, USG. It's equivalent to an MP5. So, But anyways, hey, you know, is what it is. It's a video game. It's not real world, obviously. So, and for those of you that have no idea the mechanics or this game, the game is DayZ. It is a survival game, zombie apocalypse in a. It's actually the map of this area, which is called Chernarus, is actually taken off a real area in Bosnia, if I'm not mistaken. Bosnia, Herzegovina area, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably wrong, but anyways, so the map is pretty true to the area. Obviously, the buildings, you know, not everything is exact as it is, but the terrain, the style of houses, the military, and all of that is pretty well done. There is no end game. What I tell people is the only end game available is when you uninstall it out of your system. See, that one's, what do I got? 16, 19. We'll swap clips here. Here we go. You know, if you die, you respawn down on the coast and start your adventure over again. Every life offers a different path, just the way I call it. Is every life is different. This game is what you make of it. You know, like every game, you know, they're always going to encounter problems. There's a lot of bugs with this game. There always has been. There always will be. It's just the engine that they run it on. I've given up complaining and wanting to know why and this, that, and the other thing. I just enjoy the game experience for what it is and what it has to offer. I am on a private server. There are a lot of public servers that are available out here for play, but they are just absolutely garbage to play on. Ooh, there's a Vega right there. Look at that. I am going to take that, my friend. Fuck yes. So I'm going to dump this other USG clip that I got. The Vega is basically a 12 gauge auto shotgun. It is absolutely a beast. You can load shotgun shells. I've got double aught and rifled slugs in here. I really do enjoy. Oh, I meant to unload that clip. Using it. Oh, come on now already. I do think that the inventory system they have is real clunky. I wish there was an easier way to manage it, but there's not. I thought I had a... I just saw a stupid... another Vega mag in here, but I guess I was seeing things. I'm gonna dump those RVNs too. I don't need them. Alright. Let's see, I've got quite a few smoke grenades I can dump, but I can make a little bit of room. Oh, you know, I probably mistook one of the 101, one of the black 101 mags for a Vega mag, probably. So it's all right, it happens. So the Vega, you can switch between single shot, semi-auto, or a full auto. Full auto, the kick on this is absolutely ridiculous. So you want to keep single shot for sure on this weapon. What do I have? Ooh, the pants that I want. Take them. Matches my top. I better repair my top. It's looking quite torn up. There we go. Several mechanics to this game. Repairing your clothing, items that you have with you, your weapons, everything else. It all plays a part in one way or another. One thing you got to be very careful of if it becomes ruined, that you don't take it off, because if you do, you're not able to put it back on. In essence, and then whatever you have for items within the, let's say, your pants, unless you have room to carry it, you're going to be carrying those ruined pants until you can replace them or find another receptacle to carry everything in. So, anyhow, so that was what's called VMC, Vybor Military Center. This here's the town of Vybor, just over there. To the right side, the brick buildings there, that's the industrial complex, which is actually quite large, and then the town is below it. Off in the distance, trees in the far background is Northwest Airfield, which is one of the bigger military zones on the map. Big PvP area. Great battles can go on there. It's also a great place to get killed. A lot of guys like to go in there and ghillie suits and camp out for hours and play sniper and just kill guys. Some are absolute dog shit at shooting, and others you really need to be careful. They know what they're doing. They will absolutely they'll take you out quick. So you really need to know where to go, what to do, where to look, in every aspect of the gameplay. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to base, unload a lot of this gear that I just grabbed into where they belong, and then I'm going to take off on a little bit of a trip here. We're going to look for some heli crashes. Specifically, need to find some specialty items. I'd like to find some SVD rifles, along with ammo for them and clips. We need some clips. We've got a couple of them already, but we're lacking magazines to go in the rifles themselves. So it's nice to usually have 2 or 3 extra magazines ready and loaded to go, just because obviously in a firefight you don't want to have to take time to stop and reload your mag or single load your rifle in a heavy fight situation. So the size of this map is really big. It is almost 100 square miles. Open world. So it is tremendously huge. It can take me, if I'm running just like this, from one end to the other, it can probably take me close to 90 minutes to get to the other end of the map. If you are curious about anything with the map size or anything, what it looks like, you can just go and Google DayZ map of Chernarus, and you can find several maps online there, or you can just download a somewhat of an interactive map from iSurvive. It's like Survive, but with a Z instead of an S at the front. There's a zombie cruising the outside. I'll show you what this Vega's capable of. And I'll have a couple more running at me from the house on the other side. I should see if there's a car spawn there. Done, just like that. Oh, there we go, there's one. The range is pretty decent on this thing, too. See, it's loaded with slugs, so probably about 20 meters. If I had with the double aught, if I had rifled slugs, I could go 50 to 80 meters easily. I have seen some shots go as far as 100, but that's man, you really gotta have patience to do that kind of distance. Oh, awesome. Well, that's not gonna work. That's a dead giveaway that there's a base inside. Fuck. So we're trying to keep our base as incognito as possible. Part of the rules on the server that we're on is it is a KOS server. KOS is kill on sight. There are safe zones, meaning along the coast, where it's you're not allowed to shoot fresh spawns, which is Electro and Cherno. Hang on, let me get into base here. But anyways, but as far as base rating, it's only allowed on the weekends. So you know, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, it's pretty much a free-for-all. You find a base, if you can break into it, you're good to go. You can rate, close, thank you. You can rate it. Come on, close, hello, thank you. And have at it. Let's see here. Okay. Now let's put this Vega away. I actually want to hang on to this Vega. I gotta see if we have any slugs though, and I'd like to get a drum mag. There we go, we got some slugs in here. So tents are set up. So ammo, magazines, weapons, scopes, and so on and so forth. So so that way we're not having like a cluster screw of everything in one tent and having to fish from tent to tent. So this way we oh good, meds have increased. That way we can just go, okay, so we have, you know, magazines in this tent. So, like these extra magazines that I grabbed, I can grab them, just put them in here. And it just helps out. And then, probably later today or tonight, I'll take all the loose ammo that's not boxed up, and then I'll come in here and I'll load all of these clips. One of the pet peeves I have is coming in and needing to get some magazines, and they're empty. So there goes another Vega mag, 2 of them. I need to find a drum mag, but I haven't seen any in here yet, so. So I'll keep, the drum mags hold 20 rounds. So I'm gonna probably have, I think 4 mags, 5 mags. I got 5 mags, perfect. Then that way it's a quick reload process without too much trouble. And I'm gonna have to go through and unload those because I refuse to shoot buckshot in this gun. I want rifled slugs only. Oh, there we go. That's what the camo netting's for. It goes right over the tents. So this one, off of the car tent, I'm going to take it off, though, and put it on this other one. Because it sticks right out the back of the wall. Come on, where's the tent? Ah, fuck it. Whoa, we got a lot of grenades. Holy shit. Good. Oh, because I got to go in the little tent. That's why. That's right. There we go. Okay, camo net off, and then we're going to attach it on that tent. It shouldn't stick through. It probably is a little bit, but that's alright. Oh, but I can't get through now. Son of a bitch. Yep. DayZ. Certain mechanics of this game are pretty well screwed. So I'll just stick it on here then. Fuck it. I'm sure it's sticking through also. So just unpackaging all the ammo so that way when I load the magazines that I'm now only loading the rifled slugs and not the double-aught buck. The red casing is the double-aught buck, green casing are the rifled slugs. And perfect. And then this is all ammo for my SKS. And then the silver foil that looks like a condom is actually a IV starter kit. And we'll get into the medical supply side of things here in a little bit. There we go, make some more room. PSO, I got a belt to get rid of, got a flashlight. Probably put that in here. I think I got enough, so I can just empty out the empty ammo. Right. Alright. Good to go. Whoop, come on, out. And now I have enough room to eject that last round out. That was a double odd. And assign this a quick slot. We're gonna put it there. And where'd that one shell go? There it is. And as far as the shotgun shells, you know, it's all what players like. Some guys like buckshot because it is a quick zombie killing, you know, deal. However, the gun is so loud. You're not only going to attract every zombie in town, but players from surrounding towns. You can hear the shots quite a ways off in this game. Sometimes upwards of 1,000 meters you can hear some shots. So a lot of times you want to be real mindful. Dealing with zombie hordes is how you want to deal with it. You know, sometimes you just don't have a choice. So, and other times you need food, supplies. Zombies will sometimes carry food, water, drink, etc. There we go. Loaded, ready to go. I don't normally carry 3 weapons on me, but I am today, so... it's probably stupid, to be honest. I'm gonna take 2 little ones. Oh, shit, we had backpacks in here the whole time. Oh, okay, that's where I can put the Gorka, though. Look at that. All right. So these are different style backpacks. Field, which is what I have now, which is this one here, holds up to 90 slots. This is what we call the butt pack. It attaches to the assault vest, so you get an additional 35 slots of carrying room. Can weigh you down. The assault or combat, or the assault, this is a combat here, holds 63. The assault is 40, 42 or 43. Press vest, that is, I believe, 30. And then here's the mountain backpack, which is 80. And then the plate carrier, which is basically a bulletproof vest. And it has these pouches attached to the front of it. You can see this one here doesn't have pouches. But if you're able to attach the pouches, gives you, like I have here, just 24 extra slots. You cannot equip a field vest with the plate carrier. They won't let you do that, so it's one or the other. Okay, so backpack's in the wrong tent, so let's put it in the right tent. And Voodoo said he was going to be doing a lot of the situating of everything in these tents, and he did a fantastic job. Cars in this game. There are vehicles in this game, as you saw the ad of there. We can drive them. All the cars, except for the Olga, have a 300 slot capacity. The Olga has 400. These are the wooden crates that we can build that hold 50, and then you can find these, what they call sea chests, around the map, and they hold 100. Both of these things here, if you have a shovel, you can hide your items. So if you don't want to build a base like this, but have a common area that's not advertised, but in the open, and you can bury your loot, but it takes time to dig it up and rebury it, and unless you're really good at what you're doing, if somebody can just accidentally stumble across your berry plots, they're not very noticeable, but if you know what you're looking for when you see it, you're gonna know what it is. So, yeah, okay, so hunting scopes. Where are we doing those? Well, I'm guessing with the guns, so let's attach it. It's a 101. Oops, and I equipped it to my Vega, which I didn't want to do. So, let's do this, and boom. They do have ghillie wraps where you can wrap your gun. This is the VSD or the SVD, whatever you want to call it. I'll pull the ghillie wrap off of it. One of the most sought after guns in the game. It's really simple. You can that PSO scope that I attached to the other gun mounts to this gun, and then it is capable of equipping a silencer onto it. It is a phenomenal gun in the right hands of somebody that knows how to use it. But to an everyday player that just started playing the game, it's a waste of a gun, really. So, but you want to make sure that you don't have just the new guy operating the highest tier gun, because it's just going to be a waste of a weapon, to be honest. food, a little bit of ammo to put away, and then let's get out of here. And again, I don't have any of my chat settings turned on, so if anybody is watching, I'm not able to see any comments at the current time. I'll get them turned on in a little bit. So, let's dump the Vega. We'll grab it on a different trip. Okay, so the base, I did not put together. I grabbed a few of the tents. My other guys have done all the work on it. And the tents went down where we had room to put them down. Inside this barn, not everything is workable, and we are on a private server, a modded server. It is not official, it is community. It is a whitelisted server that I'm on. So, but it is the Abyss. I believe it's a 42 slot server. It is a lot. I really do like the server just because of the rules they have in place. Excuse me. So I enjoy it, and I've been on other similar modded servers. There are a few out there that are really overdone. There's the AK servers, which is just basically a total shit show, which, you know, if you want to get your PvP skills down, that's obviously a good place to go. But, yeah, for the most part, you know, to each its own, I guess is the right way to put it. Okay, make sure. And, you know, I'd probably just turn my comments on. I don't think anyone's watching, but we can turn them on right now. Alright. Lose a little bit of screen. Alright. Yeah, Lewis, I don't know if you're still watching or not, but yeah, the base, I didn't really have much of a say in it. My guys did that, so anyways. Alright, let's get into trouble. So we're going to take a long loop. We're kind of going a northwestern direction, up towards Tissy, but not too Tissy. Up through Novo and around through Solnici, and then we'll kind of do a long loop around the east side. Oh, there's a chopper crash right there. Let's check it out. Let's see if they got them fixed. So they had the excuse excuse me, chopper crashes were set up. There's two kinds on here. So you have what I'm seeing right here, which is the smoking one, which is the American chopper crash. And it's set apart because it's smoking. The other one is they refer to as the Russian chopper crash, which is a different style helicopter, and it does not smoke. It just sits on the ground. So, but they had it set up, spawning good loot, and then somehow one of the moderators on the server screwed up, and only had lockpicks and Marion berries spawning at the crash site. So, yeah. Said he was going to get it fixed yesterday when he got home, but, you know, we know that real life, you know, takes precedence over, you know, your game playing time, so. Let's see what we got going on over here. Yeah, it looks pretty new since I just came back from VMC, which is right there. So, and the spawns rotate anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes. So they'll pop in, they'll be here for a while, and then they'll despawn. There's different locations on the map where they spawn at, and it's a randomness depending on how they have it set up. You know, they can have them spawn anywhere and everywhere, or they can have, you know, anywhere from 1% up to 50% on the spawns. So looks like they have not been fixed. Oh, smokes. Oh, looks like they fixed it. At least I got cigarettes here. Oh, and a pistol. Look at that. Ah, here we go. There's a suppressor. Okay, so they fixed it. Let's see if we can find anything good. I'm gonna get a knife out. Oh, ghillie suit. We'll take that. We can always use a ghillie. Drum mag for the AK. Doesn't really look like there's much of anything at this crash, which isn't surprising. Sometimes you can get in underneath the belly of the aircraft and find things underneath there, but not all the time. But let's see, any of these guys look like they may have let's find out. I have found NVGs on zombies before, not very often, but it does happen, so doesn't hurt to look. Not today. That's alright. It's expected. Alright, so go through Vybor. We'll check the industrial complex, and then we'll kind of jump down through town. Let's see if anybody's made their presence known here. I'm gonna have to go back to full screen though, so that way I have better visibility on things. Alright, here we go. And yes, with cars being in the game, I do check both ways on the road, because the last thing you want to do is get fucking run over by somebody, and they will aim at you. Here's some cows. Oh, there's a whole herd right there. our base was set up better, I'd get some cows and do a bunch of cooking, but I'll do that later. I'll cover all the other aspects of what this game offers. And I do check these, the blue door. Oh, there's a present up there. The blue door buildings, I have found tents in these before. So it's always, you know, worthwhile. There's a jerry can with gas. And what do we have in here? Oh, look at that. And a pistol, but no clip. And a walkie. Is there a battery in it? No, but we're gonna take it anyways. So. And you know what? We're gonna take that Glock. Okay, let's get out of here. Buttstock, don't need it. Go up here and check out the brown barn. They do on this server have the barns. The short and long brown barn spawns medical supplies. So we can get saline bags, IV starters, along with the EpiPens and the morphine sticks. So never hurts to have extra of that stuff. Doors are open, which, you know, always someone's been through here and looted this. Only two things are in here right now. Oh, there's a morphine right there. What's that right there? Bullets? Rubber slugs? Probably rubber. So they also, I did manage to forget to mention with the 12 gauge, they do have 12 gauge rubber slugs that are mostly found, well, here in police car spawns and police stations, not so much at military. So this field right here is another chopper spawn area, but there's nothing here right now, so obviously. So and I think we're in a bypass going through town. Check out the green stilted, and then we'll move on that way through the forest. And let's see what other thing. There's a repeater, which is a lever action rifle, 357 right now. They're supposed to be adding a revolver, Roscoe, into this, which is a 357 revolver. Supposedly, there's supposed to be a lot of things they're going to be adding into this, but when the time comes, they change their minds, or it's like, well, we're just looking at it, you know, or you know, it doesn't really work for the console version versus the PC version. So, and I'd like to get into playing the PC version, but you know, I don't know. I really enjoy the console, the PlayStation. I really do. And stand right back over there. We'll check that out. At the top of the police station right there. Should be. Not that I can see, but it appears. Yep, it is. All right. Thought maybe it was a base for a minute. So these hunting stands are usually good. You can always find certain items here. Ooh, canteen. No, we're gonna grab it, and I should have some purification on me. Where I can. Oh, I did. I'm sure I'll find some. We'll hang on to it. Anyways, you can find hunting gear here, hunting pants, hunting jacket, different styles of it, from a solid brown to a leafy camouflage to a snow camo, which sticks out like a sore thumb. You can find hunting rifles in here, the CR527, which is a hunting rifle. It's a bolt action with a magazine 5-round cartridge. 7.6254, and you can mount a hunting scope on it. You can find the Tundra, the M70 Tundra, or the Winchesters, whichever one calls it. That is a bolt action internal magazine, 5-round, 4 internal, 1 in the pipe. You can also mount a hunting scope on that, and then you can find the creme de la creme, which I like, which is the Blaze, which is this here. And that is a double barrel over under 308 as far as ammunition goes. The hunting scope. So ADS, the hunting scope. I'm here at a standard 4-time magnification. I can zoom in 6 times and 8 times magnification. And I can back out to standard magnification. It does have iron sights on it. However, you got to remove the hunting scope. It doesn't have a look through for the iron sights on it. So, but for the most part, and then on the, oh, is that a player right there? I just saw someone run through the trees right there. Might have been a zombie, but I think I saw a player right down through the trees there. And there's not a lot of people on the server, so I can't imagine. And it's not like this area that I'm in is bustling with business, but you know, that's one thing, is you never know who you're gonna encounter and where. And I swear to God, I saw someone just dip right through here. Huh. I'll have to, before I move, I'm an eye out. Okay, so real quick, bottom left-hand corner shows a green stoplight. That shows me the condition of my weapon. It's got a green for worn or pristine. It has a yellow for damaged, and then it has like a mustard or dark yellow for badly damaged, and then obviously red for ruined. You can repair your weapons to worn condition only. Anyway, so the numbers below the stoplight indicates your loaded ammunition on board. So I've got 2 barrels, 2 ones, indicates obviously each barrel is loaded. And then the weapon type, and then on the next one where you see it moving single or double, that is for my shots. So right now, pulling the trigger, I'll just discharge 1 barrel. And then if I have it on double, I'll discharge both barrels at the same time. And then the number below it shows my ranging. I'm ranged accurately to 200 meters. So I can change that. So either on my I Survive map, I can map my distance that way, or we have rangefinders in the game. Do I have one on me? I normally have a rangefinder on me. I'm surprised I don't. So anyways, so we'll say that barn is probably 300 meters away. So equipping it, and then all I have to do is on my D-pad just push up once, and it'll change my ranging, and it'll go all the way up to 800 meters. And then to obviously draw it down, just D-pad down to where you want it to go. Rangefinder, you want to round it as accurately as you can. You don't want to be too out of control with it. And yeah, the right knowledge with this weapon, and with a lot of the weapons, and understanding, I mean, you can really have a fun experience playing the game. They do have, obviously, the hip firing, where I can just do this. Now, the crosshairs, it looks like, you know, if you're aimed at it, but you can see that the camera behind the player is not dead on. So I can go first person, and it'll swing the other direction a little bit, but your hip firing is a little bit more accurate this way. So and that ranging works same way with all the scopes. The PSO1 scope, the AK scope, actually has a built-in rangefinder on it, but it is really tricky to use. I kind of have an understanding of it, but there are a lot easier methods that I can utilize than that. So I will employ methods that I know, rather than trying to do anything that may screw up a firefight. So, and yes, I'm always looking off to the sides. Like I said, you never know who's where and who you're going to run into, and not everybody is friendly. You can ask a lot of veteran players. Number one rule of DayZ, and they will all tell you the same thing: trust no one. I've had many a times players, oh, I'm friendly, and they'll even run with you for a while, but they will shoot you in the back. If they don't shoot you and kill you right off, then that's a zombie. You know, it really takes a lot to trust people in this game. The guys that I run with, I've been playing for a while now. We've been playing on a few different servers together. They've got my back, that's without a doubt, and vice versa. I got their back. My guys yesterday got ambushed in town, not too far from base. I was actually 100 meters away from where they got ambushed by a ghillie. They were driving back, and ghillie came out of a bush and hosed them down while they were driving. I managed to get over there. I found him while he was looting them, and took care of it, killed him. So, and that was just pure luck. So, you know, whenever you do a kill, you know, it's not ideal to run right in and loot the guy that you killed. He's always got friends close by. And I'm sure if that guy would have had a little bit more thought into it, he may have hung out and camped and probably could have killed me too. Because I would have ran up to the car, tried to get in it, so I can get all the gear back to the base that these guys had collected. But as it happened, he got greedy, and greed kills in this game, big time. So you always want to be mindful of everything. Don't always try and shoot static. Shoot and scoot, big time. I'm a firm believer of that. You know, it's really weird because one, you know, in town when you fire a shot, you're attracting all the zombies, and that's one of the main things that really good players look for is where are the zombies running to? Are they aggroing on somebody in a certain area? So then that way they know where to congregate and look for you to kill you. Zombies will usually only run to the location of where the shots were fired from. And if you're able to get away from there quick enough, the zombies will only congregate where you were. They won't follow you. So, yeah, so, you know, if you were sniping, you know, lay your shot down and see if you got the hit or kill real quick, but get out of there as soon as you can. Don't hang around. Because one, you increase your chances of surviving that firefight exponentially. Oh, come on now. And there's a chopper crash right there, I think. Let's go check it out. That might be a fire in a fireplace in a building, but it looks like a chopper crash, so let's go check it out. I don't recall a spawn being down here, so let's be a little ginger when we get up here. And it looks like possibly a legit chopper crash. And we are getting into an area where guys build bases out in the woods, so want to kind of stay on my toes. And did it despawn already? Son of a bit. Nope, there it is. Yep, there we go. So let's check it out. There's zombies around it. Make sure no one's camping the woods back there. Sometimes guys will come in here and they'll camp out a tree line. And I see some gear on the ground. And they'll shoot players coming into it. Because let's face it, you have a better chance of getting better gear off of a player coming in to check a crash site than sometimes the crash sites have to offer. Come on already, and a cut, damn it. Back over here and bandage up real quick. And these things do have a Gatling gun on the door. Sometimes it would be so awesome to be able to take that gun. That would just be an absolute game ender right there. And suppressor and another ghillie. I don't have room for it. What's that? A mask? Oh, that's a drum mag. AKM drum mag. Look at that. SVD. Alright, we're good. Let's get out of here. And boom! That's why we look for chopper crashes. Top tier weapon, just like that. I'm always real lucky at finding crashes for some reason. A lot of the guys I play with, they cannot find a chopper crash to save their life. Day before yesterday, I found 8 of them. Alright, let's get into a bush here. Actually, I want to do this bush right here, I think. I need a drink. We got here 30. Let's see if I can't make some room. I've already got 2 drum mags. I didn't know that. Son of a bitch. Did I get one from the other crash site? Probably. It's getting dark, too. I don't want to get caught out here in the dark without night vision. I'm loading these drum mags, even though I don't have a gun to fire it, but still loading them up saves room in my inventory by doing so. And then taking other rounds that I have, and I can't combine those because one is tracer, one is not. You can tell tracer rounds, they have a little plus sign in the top left corner, and those are tracer rounds. And I got a suppressor. Yo. Look at that. Boom. I need 30. So let's do that, and that'll get my slots. As much as I want to keep... Oh, you know what? I got a holster. Hey, there we go. I'll just leave the Glock. It doesn't have anything on it. And we'll stick that there. Vitamin. I think I have a backup. There we go. 76254. Oh, I do have what is the smaller mag or scope. It's a P187. It's about a 3 times on the scope. It does have an under for iron sights on it. I don't know. A lot of guys don't like this scope. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know why. I don't like this scope. Other guys love it, but it it looks like a fishing reel when you look at it. So, but and I don't have a PSO to put on this. We might find one though. So, all right, let us continue on. Let's see. I probably should eat. I should have some food. Yeah, yeah. Only a can of sardines, so that'll work. Go inside the house. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some SpaghettiOs. Oh, 308 ammo. Take that. Oh, and a little water bottle. Perfect. And nothing in there. Well, alright. So the water bottle is awesome. Couple reasons. One, obviously, because it has water in it. Number two is you can make an improvised suppressor. However, I'm lacking any duct tape to do so at the present time. So if I find some duct tape, I can make one, show you how it's done. So let us continue on our journey. There is wildlife that is in this game. They've got cows, pigs, sheep, goats. There are elk, black-tailed deer. There are rabbits. However, I've yet to see any rabbits. You can hunt these animals, and you can kill them. And you can cook them, make a fire and cook them up and eat them. There is dangerous wildlife on here as well. There are wolves that can spawn anywhere from a single alpha to a pack of up to 6. They are very smart for AI wolves. Sometimes you can hear them howling off in the distance and you know that they're coming. Other times you might hear a little bit of a bark or a growl. And other times you can turn around and look and have an entire pack running at you. Or even not even know they're there until they start nipping at your heels. They don't come in for the attack. They kind of toy with you a little bit, kind of like a pack of wolves would sometimes do. You know, get you distracted on one side, and a couple will come in behind you and bite you. And if you are, and they move around a lot and quickly. If you're lucky enough and you manage to kill the alpha, the rest of them will run off. However, other than that, you're going to be shooting all of them. And then they have the dreaded grizzly bear in here. That bear is nothing to fuck with. They are extremely fast, and they will kill you with one hit. I have a video on my channel posted of not getting killed by one, but just how fast shit can turn. And it actually happened not in this town, but the next town down, in Vavilovo. Got out of a car. All I heard was the growl, and he came up behind me, hit me once, and Cornelia said, "Well, that bear did a run-by bitch slap on you." And he ran up, hit me, and took off running. Didn't stick around. So, and there's no mistaking hearing it too, because they've got the sound down really good for that, for the animals in here. So, but yeah, the bears are nothing to fucking mess with. I have been, what are those owls right there? I have been lucky, managed to lay down with the LAR and kill one. But it took 2 shots of my blaze and an entire clip, 20 rounds at the thing, and he died right at my feet. So, I've heard, you know, Some guys, oh, I killed one with an axe, or I did one with a hunting knife. I don't doubt it, but then again, seeing, man, I don't know. I have a hard time understanding it, you know? It's DayZ, you know? Anything's possible. But I always remember DayZ giveth, and DayZ will taketh away tenfold. Just when you think you're having the game of a lifetime or an experience for the day, it can be ruined in 30 seconds flat. Even quicker sometimes. So, just, you know, man, you never know with this game what's going to happen. Alright. I want to make some more coffee, but I don't have any milk. I'd love to go to the store, but then I have to stop my broadcast to be able to do that. Okay. I'll be alright. I got chips. I got my lunch that I'm going to have to cook in a little bit, so maybe when I cook lunch I'll do that, because I am going to take a break in a little bit. It's already coming up. Oh, it's already past 12, so another 45 minutes. Take a break. Hopefully my guys will be on by then and we can get into some trouble. Maybe the server will pick up a little bit more and get some PvP in. I'd like to get into a little bit of a hunt. A little bit of a player hunt today, you know, chase a guy down. Those are always real fun. Big on adrenaline a lot of the times. So, and I'm running through what I call Chopper Spawn Alley from the end of the town, Vybor, where we ran out. And it goes down, there's a road. If you look at that open clearing across the valley, the front edge of the tree line with that, where my little white dot is, there's a road that runs along that ridge line right there. And there's two spawns over there. There's one that spawns right here. There's another spawn right up under those trees. There's one out here in this field. And just, you know, usually there's at least one or two. Oh, look! Right there! Just spawned! Look at that. What is the timing? Literally just popped in. Damn. Look at that. And they don't even have zombies out here yet. Spawned in. Son of a bitch. Let's see if we can find... wouldn't that be funny if we get another VSD out of this? If we do, I'm just going to head back to base. Ah. Wow. How do you like them apples, huh? Probably doesn't even have any gear spawned on it yet. Oh, no, it does. Oh, a hacksaw. Need that. And... ooh, that's a fucking... that's a big mag for the... okay, so we're going to drop that. No, actually, you know what? Let's drop the empty canteen that I found. That'll let me take that. No, it won't. Not yet. All right, so let's drop the drugs. Get rid of the codeine. Get rid of the water bottle. Do that. Let's see, what else can I get rid of? You know what? Let's get rid of the gloves. How are these gloves? Pristine, worn. Pristine. All right, so let's get rid of those. And then I can do that. That. To that. See what else we have out here. Yeah, sometimes it's hard. You can... oh, look at that. There's my Vega drum mag. Son of a bitch. That I want for sure. So I'm going to... you know what? I'm going to dump the ghillie. I've already got ghillies at the base. That'll allow me to pick up this other stuff that I dropped that I really don't want to do without. gloves. Canteen, I've already got 2 others on me, so -1's not gonna hurt. But there's no gun. Oh, wait. They're over here? No. There's a chopper crash up there, too. You see the smoke? Yep, there's one up there, too. But I'm not going all the way up there. That is bear country out there. I have no qualms to want to toil with the fucking grizzly today. Well, no gun. Little trick I learned because of the grass and the foliage. You can run backwards and kind of go side to side, and it lays down, and it has a few seconds before it picks back up, and you can actually see what's on the ground, both the gillies, what's on the ground around without having to go into vicinity search every 2 seconds running around it. However, it takes your eyes off your surroundings, and no gun. Alright. Well, let's start heading back to base. We don't have any room to carry much of anything anyways, so... Wow. Cows down here, so let's take a shot at one with the SVD. Or over this way. Had a guy get pissed at me once because I took a shot at a cow and obviously hit it, and it ran off limping, and that guy went fucking ballistic. How dare you leave an injured animal and not put it out of its misery? I really had to think about that for a minute. I really did. Okay, in real life, 100%. I agree with that. You know, you don't shoot an injured animal and just let it be. Okay, but here, this is a video game. It's a game, okay? It is digital makeup. It's not even a real fucking cow, dude. Okay, so, but just the way he got so pissed. I mean, I was literally beside myself thinking, really, dude, you're getting this angry over something that's not even real. Oh, there, right there. Okay, so let's do SVD. So, arrange that, and my stamina ran out. Boom. Just like that, one shot. Now, what we'll do is we'll do with the blaze. This one I can go in a little bit closer. If I can hold my stamina without moving. Boom. Dead. So you can hear the difference in how loud with and without a silencer, and having the right ammunition. Now, if I was to do with an SKS, which I'll do right now, it will not drop with one shot. See, it just... Even 2 shots. Whoop! That one was way off. Get my stamina back. That went right over his back. That should... Oh, I just missed him. Yeah. Stamina's screwy. And no, it's not because I'm a bad shot. Whoop. Because the sway on this gun is just absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to go prone. Which should cut down the sway quite a bit. Oh, right in front of him. There, that hit him. There, finally dropped him. So that was actually 3 hits to drop that guy. So, yes, ammo, depending on what you're shooting, just because the bullet is bigger doesn't mean it's better. And a lot of guys, you know, don't get that, you know. The 7.6254 is a very large-looking cartridge. It's this one right here. And that's what I was just shooting. It took 3 shots. This here is what was in the SVD, which the first one I shot. And then this here's the 308, the second one out of the hunting rifle I shot. So it you know, yes, what ammunition you shoot does make a big difference. You know, different bullets have different outcomes. So, yes, I do like this SKS. Almost all of my kills in this game have come from this gun. oh, there's another crash right there. Look at that. I've never been able to get a one-hit kill with this gun unless it's been completely doming the guy with no head protection on. So, you know, yesterday the guy that killed the ghillie that killed my guys in the car, it took 2 shots to kill him with that SKS. I had a blaze on me, but I did not have a hunting scope. So I would have been doing that shot, probably a 300-meter shot on iron sights. And, you know, sometimes this game, shit doesn't always render in the right way. So, you know, it's really a crapshoot. And I'm a strong believer in, you know, only taking the shot if you know, one, you're going to hit your target. You know, some guys have a spray and pray attitude, but not me, you know. Unless I need to lay down cover fire, you know, for a bunch of guys so we can get into safety, then absolutely, I'll spray down the general vicinity of where I think those shots were coming from. But usually only with an AK that's got a high capacity mag. You know, like these 75-round drum mags. They do have a 300-round drum mag that is available. However, I've only seen it on one other server. It is a great drum mag to have. However, if you just sit there and rip that drum mag all the way through, you can actually, it will fuck up the performance of the server, and that's no bullshit. There's another Colt. You know what? I'm gonna be coming at me. Where is he? Okay. No NVGs. Damn it, just a head strap. Shit. Another high 40-round mag for the M4. Another suppressor for the M4. God, I'd love to find some NVGs, please. NVGs. They're a lot more difficult on this server to come by. I think maybe I was spoiled with the Legion server I was on, and a couple other different ones where they had the spawn rate turned up on quite a few items. So it was easier to acquire these things versus, say, here. So, and crawl underneath and see if there's anything underneath. And it does not appear so. Alright, so nothing here. So, wait, what's this? Oh, that grunt. Okay. Alright. And then over here, there's always military zombies roaming around here. Usually 5 or 6 of them. Why? I don't know. It's always been like that. I've looked on older DayZ maps to see if there's anything military that's ever been there. I haven't been able to find anything, so I think it's just one of those random things, you know? There's just always military zombies there. Actually, you know, I think actually I'm gonna take some out. Maybe get some NVGs. You never know. Okay. Usually it's food or ammo on these guys, but you never know. You know, sometimes they got plate carriers or like the backpack I'm carrying now, the field backpack. There's only three of them. Oh no, there's more up here. All right. Okay, one more. Where is he? Down here. There he is. You're my last chance, bro. Have something good. Well, not even any ammo on any of those guys. Wow, that's weird. Alright. More cows. Moo. You know, I might do a video of tips and tricks. You know, most everybody knows them anyways, but, you know, there are those few players that still haven't learned everything, that don't know all the little ins and outs of what the game has to offer you. For, you know, just for instance, so the different animals that you kill, they all provide you with chunks of fat, which is primarily what you want to keep and eat. They also provide you with steaks, different sizes. Usually 2 slots is how many they take. The cows have steaks. Pick up 4 slots. The bear meat, 4 slots. And I believe the elk is also 4 slots, the venison. But, so it rains a lot sometimes. You can die from exposure on here, from being out in the weather elements for too long, believe it or not. So if you were to cook the meat, and keep a bigger steak, so 4 slot steak. Keep 1 in your coat, one in your pants, the heat never dissipates once it's cooked. It's always hot. So in essence, so the lower right corner, those icons, the first one, the bottle, shows my hydration. The second one with the apple is my hunger. The one in the middle, the thermostat is obviously, or thermometer is obviously my body temperature. The teardrop next to that is my blood, how my blood level is, and then the little O plus shows my blood type, O positive, and then my general health is the cross. So anyway, so keeping that steak will keep your body temperature where it's at now, or at least to where it's still white. So you can be out in the rain for, you know, an excess amount of time. However, your stamina will get reduced slowly to nothing because you get so weighed down by being wet. So which means then you can have to stop periodically, dry out, wring out your clothing so you can gain some stamina back. But wringing out your clothing also degrades your clothing too, to eventually, if it's, say, badly damaged and you wring it out one too many times, you may in essence ruin it to where you can't put it back on. So now you don't have any pants to wear, you're bare-legged, and now you're exposed even more. So, and yes, I've died to exposure already a few times. So, yeah, the rain sometimes has gotten so bad to the point where it's, you know what, I've logged off because it's so horrific. It just takes a lot of the out of the gameplay. I mean, it's like Seattle 50 times with the rain in here at times, and it's just they overdid it, if you ask me. So it's a lot being like in the, you know, like in the Amazon rainforest where it's just raining all the fucking time. So, you know, and I don't like the rain. I hate the rain. Yet living in Seattle, one gets used to it. Not here. So, just one of those things. There's a trail. So, having a map helps. There are trails throughout the map. They're all color-coded. So you can find markers along the trails or on trees or at the foot of the trails that will have colors on it. And so if you know what town you're at and you know the trail and where you want to go, like right here, it's got a blue marker for this trail. And this town here is Vybor, where we're at. So, and it's just south of Vybor, and you can find that. And help you navigate your way around using the trails. So, or if you kind of have a very good sense of direction, you can just kind of go cross country like I do a lot. I do tend to get lost quite a bit doing that. It's really easy to get yourself turned around without even meaning to in here, just because the surroundings sometimes are just, you know, one tree looks a lot like the last one you were just by, and, you know, shit happens, you know. There goes home. So I'm going to get back here to the base, and I am going to end the stream. I'm going to log out because I'm hungry, and I want to make some lunch. But I'll probably kick the stream back up here after lunch and do a little bit of an afternoon session. So you're more than welcome to come hang out, and I'll try and respond to any questions or anything of that matter that may come along. And I know there's nobody here now, but still, this will still post as a video on my channel, so you can always enjoy it later and not live. Uh, any questions, please feel free to ask. I will answer them as best as I can. If you want to subscribe to my channel, hey, by all means do so. But I'm not a hard pusher. Do or don't matter to me. There's a million other YouTubers out there that stream this and do videos on this game a million times better than what I ever could. This is actually my first time really doing a live stream like this, and I just thought I would do it because I had the capability of doing it, and why not? I mean, you never know. So I enjoy playing this game, and why not share my experience with others if they so choose to want to take a ride. So, anyways, I really appreciate taking time out of your day to enjoy this adventure. You guys take care, and we'll see you on the next one.